It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. The Timberwolves begin the game with the basketball. T to Butler. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Great feed. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Butler. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. It's Minnesota basketball.
I got this down. Let's go.
T. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
To Westbrook. Deep two there. Won't go.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
He was hacked. They let it go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Can't connect from in close.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Westbrook. Looking for his man. Crushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Butler to bring it up. Leads a bucket. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Butler. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Paul George. Runner's good there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
T to Butler. Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound taken in by OKC. Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. No good and no foul. Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Strong finish for Paul George.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player, pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Teague. The rebound belongs to Oklahoma City. Now pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
Westbrook. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Teague with the basketball. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. To George. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Westbrook. And that's a backcourt violation. Changes coming from both sides right now. Butler to Wiggins. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, I think I speak for Minnesota Timberwolves fans everywhere. We're still waiting to see if the real Andrew Wiggins wants to step up and go to the next level. He averaged 18 points per game last year, but that was a drop back from the year before. For a guy being drafted #1 overall, expectations are sky high.
Westbrook. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
First free throw is good.
It's like practice.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Wiggins.
That's the first foul.
Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Good shot. Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Oh, the spin to set up the dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Corner three at the buzzer. That is and a putback slam. After one, it's the visiting Thunder with the early lead. Jay and I return to Minneapolis after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Westbrook, great dish to set it up. Patterson a shot, no. To Wiggins. Fires the three. Tough shot, well defended. To Wiggins. That's usually one that he'll knock down. George. Good look that time, but off the mark. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Oklahoma City ball. Curling inside. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it.
Good shot, baby.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Rose into the front court. Minute gone by. We've got a 2-point game in this second quarter. Driving right to the basket. Easy path to the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Russ at the controls. To Schroeder. To Westbrook. From the painted area, won't go down.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Schroeder with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Down the lane to lay it in.
When I think about the biggest international names in the game today, Dennis Schroeder's name probably isn't the first that comes to mind. But did you know that he's one of only 3 players to ever play in the league from Germany? Detlef Schrempf, Dirk Nowitzki, and Dennis Schroeder. He is a blur with the basketball, and he will be the first or second option offensively down the court each and every possession.
That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Schroeder. Oh, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Westbrook. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. To Wiggins. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. T. To Towns. Yes, and a foul. Fill him a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Thunder with the basketball. Westbrook to Schroeder. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound taken by the Wolves.
Coming through.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. It's rejected by Noel.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Wiggins to Rose. Nothing going here on that drive. Wiggins to Rose. Count the bucket for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oklahoma City's got it. Westbrook. Oh, had him going there for a second. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound taken in by Towns.
In the second quarter.
The drive right to the basket. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Oklahoma City Thunder are
Knocks down the first.
stepping in. Number 23, Jimmy Butler.
Goes 2 for 2. It's Russ at the controls. To Schroeder. from long range. And it's Towns there to get the rebound. Wiggins to the rim. And the finish, slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Westbrook to Schroeder. It's Westbrook. And Gibson grabs the rebound. For three, and the rebound comes to OKC. Shot from the lane won't go. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Timberwolves in front. Game through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third. Russ at the controls. To the rim, lays it up and in. Jay, if you're Russell Westbrook, how do you take on the responsibility of getting them over the hump?
You have to own it, Ed. And that starts with owning the fact that, yes, you were the first player in the history of the game to average a triple-double back-to-back years, but that did not equate to your team being successful. Sometimes less is more, and he has to make sure that he's surrounded and allowing the players he's surrounded with to help him get to the next level.
Westbrook with it. The deficit is 6. To Paul George. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Off the mark on his free throw. To Butler. 4-3, and Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot 3 is good. There's a toughness he learned under Tibbs at 2 stops, and no question, that rubs off on younger players.
There is something that Jimmy Butler does that no other player in the NBA does. He gets into your psyche. He gets into your head each and every possession. He enjoys the process of the fight. Every single blow. There is a pleasure in the pain.
Rose to Butler. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Jimmy Butler's made such an impact on this young Timberwolves team. A guy with a blue-collar mentality, shows up to practice early and stays late. And obviously we saw that in the fact that the Minnesota Timberwolves made the playoffs for the first time last year since 2004.
Butler to Wiggins. Going to launch beyond the arc. This guy's a handful. Andrew Wiggins, well defended, still able to score.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Paul George to Adams. Short jumper won't go down. To Butler. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Rose into the front court. They lead it by 14. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
The shot turned away by Adams. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Time to shuffle things up. Taj Gibson. Won't go down. Nice pass to set things up. Inside, he scores. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
T to Butler. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. George to Adams. Blocked by Butler. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Tom Thibodeau's seen enough from this group. New personnel onto the floor. It's Westbrook. And it's Butler with the rebound. Towns. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. The shot denied by Towns.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Westbrook. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Rose on the drive, but it won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. Westbrook into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. And it's rejected by Jang.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Rose. Derrick Rose, still a sight to see. Well defended, he finds a way to knock it down.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
No, that's rejected by Towns.
This shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Third quarter comes to... It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. And that's rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns sets him up. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. And it's Minnesota's rebound. Gibson to T. Nothing going here on that drive. Wiggins. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Westbrook across the timeline. His guys trail by 10. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Westbrook to Schroeder. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Wiggins. Misfires. It's no good. Here's Schroeder with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Not that time. To Butler. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Westbrook to Schroeder. Westbrook won't go down. To Wiggins. The shot blocked by Grant.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Wiggins. Deep two there, won't go. Paul George to Westbrook. To George. Has a look. And the rebound taken in by Teague. From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Now a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout from OKC. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
You're going to see the best players make in-game adjustments on the fly. The intellect of some of these superstars is off the charts. Your ability to adapt and move forward as quickly as possible in the most efficient manner will determine whether you win this game or not.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Westbrook to Paul George. Goes to the left side. Adams.
Watch that cutter.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Butler to bring it up. It's an 8-point lead. And scores.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. He's endured a major injury. He's had a change of address. But you look at Paul George, he is in the prime years of his career.
And there's no doubt about it. This entire offseason, if I were Paul George, I would think about how do I constantly channel my self-assigned alter ego. Playoff P needs to step up to the court every single day and bring that energy.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
George, down low for Aldridge. Off the assist.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Butler, and too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Paul George to Westbrook. Short jumper off the mark. Wiggins throws it up. And the Thunder with the rebound. And this will get out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. New blood coming in for both sides. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Westbrook. That no good off the mark. Wiggins to the basket, but his shot won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Butler. To Wiggins. Short jumper won't fall. Strong finish for Paul George.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
T. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. George. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That misses with a second to go. It's a victory for the Timberwolves as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.